But then I started to have like my first kind of like panic attack, and that's when my happiness, it's really not about the money. I didn't know the importance of nature.
Welcome to I'm Out Media, where we explore the stories and strategies of exceptional individuals venturing beyond the norm. Today, speaking with Alexia Chloe Brun, a French fashion buyer who started her own boutique in the surfer village of Playa Venao in Panama after studying and working in London. Let's meet her.
Merci, merci. Pleasure to see you again.
Pleasure to see you again.
But your name is not a Merci.
No.
But people call you Merci sometimes.
Sometimes they do, yes, and it's fine by me. It's okay.
But who are you really?
I'm Alexia Chloe Brun. I'm from Paris, France. That's where I was born, at least. I'm 30 years old. I was born and raised in Paris. I live now in Playa Venao, Panama, where we are. And I studied in London. I lived there around like almost 10 years, not really, 8 maybe. I worked there also. My background is in fashion business.
So no wonder you have a boutique now.
Yes. Funny enough.
A wonderful boutique.
Thank you. Yes. I didn't expect I would actually have a boutique one day. I mostly saw myself always behind a desk mainly, because I always I love to be I was a buyer and I always love to do it. So I guess I'm a buyer but for my own store now. But I love to be a buyer for other stores and boutique before.
Tell me what life in London was like.
Oof. Hectic.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was super fun, and studying in London is just amazing. It's the best. I loved it. I loved every second of it. But I think after some time it just became too much for it. It's a lot. It's a lot. London is a fabulous city. But it wasn't for me anymore. It's so much. It's so big.
And all of that despite you're a city, you're born in Paris?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
City is your life, no?
Yeah. I mean, it was, at least.
You don't miss it?
Nah. Nada. No. Nada.
So what changed?
So what changed, I didn't know, because I thought my life was set, amazing, living in London, having a boyfriend, loving life, thinking, what else could it be? Taking the Eurostar all the time to go to Paris, seeing my friends.
Of course, yeah.
Best life.
Doesn't get cooler, yeah.
Exactly, But then I started to have my first kind of panic attack, and that's when your body talks, and it's
At work?
Yeah, actually I started to feel that at work, kind of. It's when your body is feeling numb, and you start to have headaches, and you can't really put words on it, and you're just what the fuck is happening? And you're no, it's nothing. And then you don't know what's going on, but it's when you don't listen to your mind, then your body starts to sending you signals.
Yeah.
And you're fuck, I guess I have to start to listen to myself.
So what did you do?
I think it's just one sign after the other. I started to not feel good, and then I saw a friend of mine was working for Selena. A French guy was working for Selena, and he posted something. I'm not remembering so vividly, but he posted something on Instagram about these programs that Selena was doing. I don't know exactly what it was, but I thought of him. And then eventually they moved the offices from Panama City to London, and then he moved back to London. So I catch up with something like this. So Selena came to my mind, and we talked. I don't know, and Selena came to my mind. I knew about it. And long story short, let's cut it like this. I ended up to Selena Playa Venao. Very long story short. I quit my job in London. I took all these decisions very fast. Something is not well anymore in London. It's too long. I'm not feeling good. There's something off. My body is telling me something. I don't like it. I don't like my lifestyle anymore. doesn't fit. Like there's something off.
So a lot of body signals,
A lot of
everything
body signal.
changing.
I
and
wasn't
then,
listening to my up there. Yeah, I
Do
wasn't
you
listening.
remember the distinct moment where you like booked a flight or quit your job?
It went so fast. It went so fast, but it went so fast. But yeah, I have like a moment that like I woke up one night in my flat in London. I was living with one of my best friends, and I woke up one night in the middle of the night and all my legs were numb, like it was a panic attack. And I was like, wow, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is happening to me?
Yeah.
And I think so I couldn't stand up, like to go like to the bathroom or something. And then so I went back down. I couldn't do anything, you know. So I went on Instagram. I don't know. And again, I think I saw like Selena's like Instagram story or something. And so it came back to my mind, and I saw like their post about Playa Venao, and I started to like Google image like Playa Venao, and I was like, what is this? What is Panama? What is Playa Venao? Like I started to, and stayed there. And it was like in March or April. And I started to, it was there. I don't know, it was there. And then everything started to like work good because I had a friend who was getting married in Guatemala in August. So I booked my flight to her wedding in August. I quit my job in July. And
You were working for Selena already? They're
Yes.
headquartered here, they were started here, and you were working for them in London. So
Yes,
yeah, it's naturally
basically.
you come to Guatemala, you're on the same continent, and you want to see the
Yeah.
home office where it all started.
Yeah, that's how it worked. Like basically they were like, okay, like I kind of like took the safety thing of like, I'll be back in London. I put like, you know, I'll be back in London and I can work in Selena London.
Yeah.
But let's see what's up in Playa Venao. So I had my safety job back there. But eventually that never happened, and I just...
So you never went back?
No, I never went back. Clearly. I arrived here to that, like I literally like landed in Selena, landed in Playa, landed in Panama City, took the shuttle, Playa Venao. That beach is just, for me, it's paradise. For me, it's the most beautiful place on earth. Not to everybody, but for me, like my heart was just like, whoa, wow, there's something there.
No
And
more panic attacks.
nada que ver. Wow, nothing. Wow, no. And I knew, and that moment I was like, oof, something's gonna happen. I will have to take like the biggest decision, like of my life. Like I will have to break up with my boyfriend who's waiting for me in London, tell my family that that's not gonna happen. But eventually it took some time because obviously after 1 week I'm not, it was happening in my head already. I already knew, but it took time. So eventually that was September 2019. And in December 2019, I verbally expressed it to everybody. Like, hey guys, I'm actually already in the process of my residency. I haven't told you, but that's happening. I told my ex, like, not coming back. Told Selena, hey, actually, like, I think I'm gonna stay in that headquarters, like, in Panama, like, staying here in Panama, like, announce it to everybody.
And how did they react? Like, friends, family, even
So
your partner?
lucky, like, I don't know, everybody just saw me so happy. So happy. I even got, like, interviewed, like, for a very, like, famous French magazine about the 25 years old people that do burnout, because that's what happened to me, basically. And it was interesting, and my grandma like read that magazine and didn't know really about what happened.
You haven't told her yet? She learned it in the magazine about it?
Yeah, and it started with like Alexia, 25 years old, did a burnout and left like everything like to Panama, like something. What? But I thought you were like went on holiday or something.
Sounds like my granddaughter.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I had like some panic attacks and sounds like it was a burnout. But, they kind of like modified the story. Like it wasn't so bad. Like, don't worry. Like, stuff like this. But they were all so happy for me that I found a place that I was just, feeling good and happy and relaxed. And yeah.
How wonderful.
But eventually then the best thing that happened to me ever was COVID. COVID was just the best.
Yeah, you lived here.
Yeah, and then
all
I had
throughout
absolutely
COVID.
no reason to leave. It's like
You were stuck.
Yeah, not only I already had taken the decision, but now why would I even go back to Europe? Like, I was here and that was the best. Yeah.
And what happened? I mean, hang on. You went out from Paris to London, out from your corporate life. You said goodbye to your entire life and came to
So everything was like in a storage.
Panama, but you had this little bit left. You had still a job at Selena, but now you have a boutique. So you went out from employment.
What happened is that when COVID hit, Selena was like, didn't want any jobs in like the small places. So they wanted to center everything in the big cities. So they wanted all the positions to be in Panama City, like in all the big cities.
Oh, of course. A tough time for hotels. Yeah.
Super tough times. So they asked me to come to the city. Obviously not. So I said, like, are you kidding me? Like, I just left London. Why would I go to the city? So I said, like, ciao. Not a chance. So this was also like, okay, wow. Fuck, sorry. Like, what? Like, now that I did all of this, I end up being, like, without a job, like, technically here. Now,
unemployed in a beach village.
How do I explain that?
In lockdown.
To my family. Like, how do I justify this now? But my family is, like, super open-minded, they just want happiness. They just want their children to be, like, happy but still. I mean, and it was COVID, so everything was just so weird, and nobody knew anything. So that's when everything stopped, basically, and we're just living on the beach. The world stopped. Like, nobody knew what was going on, and we were just... But the beauty of Venao was that we were all here helping each other out, and the community was... Okay, nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows for how long. Nobody knows. So what do we do now? We help each other and tell me what you need. Tell me how to do it. We have the ocean. We have the nature. Let's try to enjoy and do what we can do, So that's what we did. We just hang out with friends.
Yeah. A beautiful community.
Yeah, and we were lucky in the sense that we had no police. We had no control on that way. Sometimes we did. Sometimes they heard, like, police from Merci heard that we were, like, kind of, like, surfing and loving the life, so they could come, and we're, like, hiding. But, and that's it, we waited. And, yeah, we passed the time. And then this shop used to be something, a business called Venao Tours, that was kind of like a tourism office that was also like shuttles and like a delivery company back in the day, and they obviously like shut down, so it was empty. And I had like so much time to think. We all had so much time to think, too much time to think, that I had this idea starting to be like, okay, what if I open a shop? Like, that's, I don't know. I love to buy stuff. I love fashion. I love everything around. I have knowledge. I did it for other people. Why not to do it for myself and for you guys? Like, I don't know. So I started to put together some ideas. The question was like, how to do it, like here, like how to bring stuff to Venao, like, I don't know. And I started to like ask questions about this place and how to do it and who was the owner and how to put it together. And my boyfriend, Juno, pushed me, really helped me to like, like make it happen. And then, yeah, another crazy idea. I opened it like right in the middle of pandemic. Like it happened. I did it. December 2020.
Wow.
Opened. And yeah, because Venao really boomed like during COVID because all the people from the city just emigrated like to Venao because it was paradise, like no mask, surf, ocean. Just who wants to be in the city during COVID, We're wearing masks and staying in the ocean, staring in the building. So yeah, it was kind of like a good year like for us here, like end of 2020, like 2021. So yeah, I did it. I opened my little store, my little boutique. And
I'm very happy for you that you have this
happy too, yeah.
beautiful place now.
It's
you
a very happy
so balanced.
Place. It's a very happy place. That's what like I'm about to turn. Like Merci is about to turn 3 years like next week. And I was talking with my worker here, like, okay, let's do like a little video. And obviously, like we always do like events for the anniversary. And more than like talking about the products or anything, you know, it's like so many like happy moments. Like this place is like happy. Like you see the colors and everything, but it's like so many happy moments. Like people just feel happy. Like, I don't know, it's so nice. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm just happy.
What would you tell yourself, you know, if you could go back? Or someone
how
else.
much time back? Like, depends.
If you would see yourself, like looking back in through how do you call them? Like a glass bowl, right? And you see yourself, let's say 10 years ago.
Oof.
And what would you tell yourself if you have 30 seconds to give that person advice?
Wow. Like, it's really can sound like so cliche, but that really like don't run after the money. Like, as in, I really see now that like my happiness, it's really not about the money, because I see like how my life is now. That it's not about living in London, is the most beautiful like penthouse, like whatever I had 5 years ago that gave me these panic attacks, like, and what I have now that gives me like my peacefulness. Like, it's worth everything. Like, it's just, yeah, I mean, it might be different for everyone, you know, I don't know. But what I thought was good for me, it's not like 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago, you know, it's just, I was wrong. Like, that wasn't good for me. And I had to learn to listen to my body, and I'm still working on it, like 100%. Like, I'm not done yet at all. But it's not just about the money. Like, money is important, of course, and money helps in many, many ways. But I didn't know the importance of nature, peace, and I thought that the fast life, the city life, the whole glitters and bling bling thing was so important. Like,
yeah, it sounds like you were chasing a dream that wasn't really yours, and then one night you wake up in a literal reality of a nightmare.
Yeah, I didn't know. You know, it's also like you were born in a place. Like, I wasn't born here. You know, like I didn't know that existed. Like, I didn't know I wanted that. Yeah. I didn't know I needed that. Basically, to be happy. I didn't know.
And you found it, and you grabbed it, and you're
and I'm not letting
holding
it go,
on dearly.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And
Wonderful.
also to meet these people, like, it's just one thing that I really need in life is to constantly meet new people. And these people, like the community that we have here, like, I love my friends and I cherish my friends in Paris so much, and I will always love them and cherish them. But I constantly need to like fulfill my need to discover all these new people and different nationalities, ages, experiences. Like, it fulfills me, you know, like a lot. And we have it here. We have it here a lot. It's super important.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure getting to know you.
Same. Thank you, guys.
And we'll happily come back and see how you're doing and what exciting things you're doing in the future.
Yes. I mean, even if it stays like this, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't need much more, to be honest. Maybe like more dogs, more, I don't know. I don't even need more store. Just one is enough. I'm happy.
It's wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, help me putting out new content in the future by subscribing to my channel, and like, comment and share with your friends. If you're on an exit story yourself, I'd love to hear from you. Message me via email or social media. Always be yourself, and remember, you're not alone in this. I'm your host, Nathan Hornstein, and I'm out.